Yo, what is up guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So, Jaron Ennis defends his IBF welterweight title by stopping David Avanesyan after 5 rounds. Avanesyan's corner pulled him out in between rounds 5 and 6. And quite frankly, I think they made the correct decision because he came into this fight relatively short notice, 4 weeks notice, severely undersized. He was outstrengthed, he was outsped, he was outpunched, and he took a beating in this fight, although, he definitely gave it a go. He did the best he could, considering the circumstances. But yeah, this was a good homecoming for Jaron Ennis. Sold a lot of tickets. Apparently there was nearly 15,000 people in the arena, which is good. And yeah, you could tell that Jaron Ennis wanted to put on a show here. First round, Ennis came out behind his jab. Very quick jab, very sharp jab, powerful jab as well. And he was able to pierce the guard of Avanesyan. Avanesyan came in with a high guard. He tried to remain compact. First round, he was trying to see what he had in front of him. And immediately you saw the speed advantage for Ennis. The size advantage was crazy. And Ennis pretty much went to work with that jab right away. And almost immediately, maybe after halfway through the round, Ennis then started to utilise that lead hand to go to the body. He then doubled up on the attacks and really went through the gears quickly. Round 1, there was a horrible low blow by Ennis. I actually think it was accidental because Ennis was kind of low. Avanesyan went for a shot, which resulted in Avanesyan putting his forearm over Ennis's neck, so he pushed him down. And when Ennis threw a shot, it went horribly low. So yeah, there was a low blow in round 1. Avanesyan took some time out to recover, and they went back at it. Having said that, although I felt the first low blow was clearly accidental, there was quite a few low blows throughout this fight that the commentary team weren't really picking up on. And the referee weren't really warning for. He warned a couple of times, Ennis, but a few low blows went unnoticed. So going forwards, I would like to see Ennis tidy that up because with his speed, with his decent power, the combinations, the punch variety, I don't think he needs to resort to low blows. I'm not even sure whether they were deliberate per se, but he definitely needs to tidy those up going forwards. But regardless, after round 1, Ennis really started to go through the gears, showing us a variety of combinations, and he was showing us that hand speed. Avanesyan was bravely marching forwards behind that guard, but Ennis was working the body, then coming upstairs with the shots to the head, the uppercuts, the overhand left, the right hook out of a southpaw stance. The right hook in particular to the body was excellent, and he was really swamping Avanesyan with a barrage of punches. Funnily enough though, I actually felt Avanesyan's game plan wasn't terrible. It was to get close to Ennis, and he was trying to fire the overhand right in between Ennis's punches. And throughout this fight, for as long as it lasted, Avanesyan was able to land that shot on more than one occasion. The issue he had was that Ennis was so much bigger, he couldn't really make it tell. He couldn't really get Ennis's respect. But if you watch the fight, although Avanesyan was losing the rounds clearly, he was able to land the overhand right pretty easily, to be honest. And even the right uppercut as well. So yeah, Ennis defensively in this fight was a little leaky, has to be said. Now the question I will ask is that just due to flaws with Ennis's defense, or is it just because he's fighting guys he knows who he can beat easily? I'm not sure, but he definitely needs to tidy up that defense as he goes forwards. Avanesyan was able to definitely capitalize on those defensive errors. Ennis was having so much success here at times with the combinations. I felt he stayed in the pocket a little too long. Because he fought most of his fight in the pocket, Ennis. And again, he was beating up Avanesyan, don't get it twisted, but as he moves up in weight, as he fights bigger punchers closer to his size, he's definitely going to need to tidy up that defense. But regardless, I mean, this was the Boots Ennis show. You saw the hand speed, you saw the combinations, you saw him slowly breaking down Avanesyan. You could see the redness on the body of Avanesyan with the body shots. Also, Avanesyan's cheek was beginning to swell. I'm not sure whether that was some sort of fracture or just a regular, regular swelling. And you could see Avanesyan was wearing the signs of battle on his face. Round 5 was the last round in this fight, and funnily enough, Avanesyan actually started the round really well. He came out quite aggressive, he got on Boots' chest, tried to smother him, landed a couple of really good overhand rights, one lovely uppercut as well, really flush shots. And he tried to get even more aggressive in round 5, Avanesyan, tried to really sell out. Boots backed up to the ropes though, and he caught Avanesyan coming in with an overhand left. It drops Avanesyan. Avanesyan beats the count. Boots goes right on him, tries to work the body, comes upstairs with combinations, switching things up, trying to get the stoppage. But Avanesyan makes it through round 5. And in between rounds 5 and 6, Avanesyan's corner, his trainer, pulls him out. He stops the fight. He's felt his man has had enough. And I didn't really have a problem with that stoppage, to be honest, because, again, Avanesyan was outsized, outsped. What he was doing wasn't really having an effect on Boots. So yeah, I think the trainer made the right call. Overall, I think this fight highlights Boots' athletic ability, the hand speed, the combinations. There's real quality there. There's real talent there. The only thing I'll say is I don't think we're ever going to find out how good Boots Ennis is at welterweight. Because, number one, let's be honest, welterweight right now is a dead division. There's not much quality there. And number two, Boots is so much bigger than everybody else. So, I don't think we see how good Boots is at welterweight. I would rather see Boots go up to 154 now, because there's no fights at welterweight. The only fight I'd like to see him stick around for is Conor Benn, just because I can see Conor Benn get starched. Aside from that, there's no fights at welterweight for Boots Ennis. So yeah, I'd like to see him go to 154 and try to get involved with Crawford or Virgil Ortiz, Tim Zhu, etc. Guys like that, Fundora. But yeah, share your thoughts below. What did you make of this fight? What did you make of this performance? Low blows aside, I felt Ennis did what he had to do. Kind of what I expected, really, to be honest. Kind of what I expected. But anyway, share your thoughts below. Been your guy, Delboy. Peace.